Hey everyone, how's it going? A big welcome to another video. So in this video, I will be showing to you an opening trap that arises in the French defense. And as you can see from the databases, I have always been a warrior of the French defense for quite a few years. So, and I've also played it against it many times with white because I have also been a 1e4 player. So this video will be useful to you both if you are a French defense player and a 1e4 player, and if you fit in both categories, it will be even more useful to you. So the French defense arises after the moves e4, e6, d4, d5, and this trap arises in the advanced variation where white goes 3, e5. The other possibilities are to go the exchange variation, which is e takes d5, the classical variation, which is 3 knight c3, the Tarrasch variation, which is 3 knight d2, and the recently becoming trendy variation of 3 bishop d3, the Schlechter variation. So these are the other alternatives, but I will be focusing on the move 3e5. So after this move, black goes c5. The other minor alternative is to go b6, aiming for an exchange of light square bishops with the move bishop a6. But c5 is the main move. And after c5, white's most common and best move is to go c3, just supporting the center. And the advanced variation has been the weapon of Evgeny Sveshnikov for many years, and also it has been played by Grischuk. It has been played by Karyakin a few days ago against Rapport, and in that game Rapport went for knight c6, knight f3 is the normal move, and here Rapport went for knight g7. On the other hand, Anish Giri in his chessable course gives the move queen b6. That game Karyakin with Rapport ended in a draw. Simon Williams in his course gives the move bishop d7, and this is the move that I will be focusing on in this video. And what I like about this move is the flexibility aspect, because it does not commit the queen too early, and it places the bishop on d7 where it will be useful anyway. So the queen sometimes would go on c7 and sometimes on b6. And yeah, in this position, many moves are possible. A3 is one of them, which Simon Williams recommends to move by f6. The other move is bishop e2, which has been the main line, and once I got crushed with it because I forgot the theory later on down the line. Bishop d3 is the move that Gawain Jones would recommend in his recent coffee house repertoire book, because after takes and queen b6, here black is going to win a pawn or get a better position, because after castles the move knight d4 is possible, because after taking there is no bishop b5 check. That's why black put the bishop on d7 to stop that kind of check and win this pawn. But the recent invention is to go castles, and now white just wants to take the pawn on d4 and have a beautiful position because of their space advantage. So queen b6 is moved by black. And here what white should do according to Gawain is to go rook e1, and basically here is where the fight begins. This has become extremely popular by all the top players recently. They are giving this a go because it's quite good compensation for white, and the fight begins here. But where I will be focusing at is after the moves knight c6, knight f3, bishop d7, about the mistake that some inexperienced white players will do, particularly players that are not familiar with the theory. They will go bishop b7, thinking that this is the most active square for the bishop. However, this gets punished, and gets punished in a very simple way, which is the move knight takes e5, because now we are exploiting that the bishop on b5 is undefended, so we are taking advantage of that. And many times tactics arise because of undefended pieces. So If bishop takes d7, knight takes d7 will follow, of course, because if queen takes d7, then we lose the knight on d5. So we have to take back with the knight. And here we are a clear pawn up in this if we take back with the knight. Now, if white plays d takes e5, of course we take the bishop, and we also stop them from castling, at least temporarily. And if they take back with the knight, then we take the bishop again, and again temporarily we stop them from castling, and we have a clear pawn up. Now, what we need to be careful of is how are we going to meet queen f3, but here queen f6 would be a satisfactory response. Also, knight f6 would be a reasonable move, and maybe that's even better. So we can defend f7, the mate on f7, in more than one good ways. Also, queen h5 would not change anything, because here, again, here, of course, we should not go knight f6 because of mate on f7. So here, g6 would be a reasonable move, and so would queen f6. So here, this is something that white should avoid. So if you are a white player and you are playing the advanced variation, here you should either play bishop e2 or bishop d3 or maybe a3, but you should stay away from bishop b5. And if you are a black player, if you play the bishop d7 variation, then you should know that after bishop b5 that you can punish your opponent with the move knight takes e5. So I'm going to go a bit back, and I'm going to show you the alternative to 3c5, which is the move b6. And here, the whole purpose of this move, it was played by Nigel David Short against McShane a few years ago, I remember. And after the move c3, the whole trick is that bishop a6 is a losing move because of bishop takes a6, knight takes a6, and now queen a4, and after a queen 7, for example, queen takes a6, and black is completely lost. So the plan is great to exchange the light square bishops, but after c3, it would not work, at least not immediately. So black would need to play something else, but definitely they should not play the move bishop a6 here, and this can be a nice trap for that white can set to black. If it's also a blitz or a bullet game, there is also an even higher chance that it will work. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and you took value from it. This video is useful both for French defense players and for 1e4 players, and for people that match both categories, like I have done for quite a few years. Now, if you are a competitive chess player and you want to fund your chess progress, then you might be interested in starting a side hustle to earn an income online. If that's the case, go to the link in the description, insert your name and email, and watch my free introductory training, where you will learn the 3 secrets my mentors use to generate a consistent income online, and how you can do it too, even if you have no previous experience. If you're a subscriber, I will catch you at the next video. Thank you very much for watching, and bye for now.